Hello, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well on Christmas Day. This is a tradition for those of you that don't know. Ever since the beginning of the channel, going all the way back to this mysterious piece of software called Skype, which people used to use back, in the MySpace days of the internet. We would let everybody know that we were, having a hangout on Christmas Day, and we would get everybody together that was available, and we would just chat and we would just hang out, because a lot of people are away from their families, because of jobs they have in other countries or other parts of the world. And some people just live alone. And so we just always thought it was a nice thing for all of us to hang out and do that. We already have a super chat. You gotta be kidding me. Last call with Troy Pacelli. Thank you so much, sir, for the kind super chat. He says, Merry Christmas, Michael and Melinda. I hope Santa brought all you wanted and more. Here's to a happy and prosperous 2024. That's very kind, sir. It's very kind. This is actually, that's odd. This is actually a non-monetized stream. It traditionally is. I must have forgotten to turn off a switch or something. I know there are no ads running on this stream. So, but thank you. That's very kind of you, sir. And Philip, you're very welcome. It's fun for us too. So that's what we like to do here. So I hope everybody's had a good day so far. My area is blown out here. Let me turn this light down. Oh, it was already turned down. I don't know that now. That's too dark. No, I guess it's fine. Okay. We've been doing this for 11 years now. It's pretty crazy to think about that. Thank you, Clint. Who needs the Christmas story every year if the RetroBlasting Christmas live stream is an annual tradition? That's true. Yes, we do have a Twitch account, but it's really only used when we do the riff tracks thing, which we'll be doing later on today. We don't tend to use it. Like, I play video games, but I'm not like a live gamer or anything like that. Okay, so let's see. Merry Christmas, Matt Movie 611. Happy Christmas, Dragon Reborn. Carson, Merry Christmas. Rob K, Merry Christmas. George Aiken is here. George, thank you again for that tank. I sent you the link to the message where I called it out, but I just want to thank you again. Merry Christmas, Michael Hinkson. Merry Christmas, Wilson Tortosa. Let's see. Chronically. Good to see you, sir. Merry Christmas. K Burns. Finally feels like Xmas when RetroBlasting starts. Yeah. Traditionally this would start like 1 or 2 o'clock. But today we've got some friends who are coming in later around 4 o'clock to start some of the trivia and riff track stuff that we've got going on later in the stream. So we were trying to figure out how to split that difference to get everybody together to do some tests and stuff. And for some reason it shook out that I needed to start at 3 rather than 2. I don't really know why, but it's fine. It's all good. Okay, let's see. Still no flying cars. Where's the lie? Venkman, good to see you. Merry Christmas. Melinda says instructions on how to vote during our upcoming Riff Track session are in the video description. So if you look at the video description for this live stream, you will see all the instructions on how to get in on voting on the Riff Tracks game that's going to come up sometime after 4 o'clock. Suka, good to see you. Michael blew out his area. Oof. Scuba Pete, good to see you, sir. Greetings. I have not forgotten to send your stuff back, by the way. Time makes fools of us all. I promise I'm going to box it all up with your jacket and send it like in the next few days. I promise. Okay. Troy says you did turn off the monetization, so the usual super chat option doesn't show. Interesting. Okay. YouTube, sneaking that stuff in as always. Good to see you, Netter. Good to see you. Yes. Scott Knudsen is here. A very Merry Christmas to you as well, sir. Good to see you. Wolfie, Christmas. Mobile Recluse. I love that name. Merry Christmas to you. It's Chad sending a super chat saying, just want to say Merry Christmas to everyone, and Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you, Suka. Appreciate that. Ryan Potter sends a Christmas tree. Let's see. Jeff, Merry Christmas to you too. Master Painter is here. We got a lot of what we wanted. As a matter of fact, I have two things sitting here right now that I was going to call out. We had the pleasure of hosting Conrad from Movie Oubliette for 2 weeks here in the United States at the end of November. And he surprised me with some Christmas presents under the tree that I opened this morning. One of them is the limited edition soundtrack to Sneakers, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. And he was able to secure that and surprise me with that. So super, super big thanks, Conrad, for that. And he also, out of nowhere, sent the second volume of Shout Select's Jackie Chan collection, which has all of his heavy hitters where he really came into his own with Sammo Hung. So I cannot wait to dig into these transfers and see how they look. I only own, off this set, I only own the 2 Armor of God films. So this is going to be a massively fun set for me to pour through. So thank you, Conrad, very much. Yeah, so let's see. Grid Runners, good to see you. Sure. I don't know where you come up with all of that that amazing Palatoy Action Force goodness, but it's like you've got a pocket dimension or something, a bag of holding that you just reach into, and suddenly anything and everything Palatoy is right there. It's amazing. All right. Okay, is my stupid camera still in focus? I think it is. All right, everybody. So, boy, there's a lot of people in the chat. Elwood Jacobs, thank you for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. A Merry Christmas to you and yours, Mr. French, and to you as well. Out of curiosity, what's your favorite version of A Christmas Carol? Mine's the George C. Scott version. I'm pretty sure that's my favorite as well. I think that's right. Although I feel like there might be a slightly earlier one. Obviously, there are earlier ones, but there might be one that's from British television that I really like too. Is it? I'm trying to remember. Was Alec Guinness the ghost of Christmas whatever in the George C. Scott version? There's one where Alec Guinness plays one of the ghosts, and I really like that one as well, if it's not the same one. So, happy Christmas, KBA. And Ra is here. Good to see you, sir. Merry Christmas to all, Dark Trooper. Vickman, thank you so much for the kind comment. Feliz Navidad to you as well. Jason Anderson with a super chat. Holy crap. This is my secret payoff for the preferential scoring later on. Jason, here's the thing. I don't understand. I know you've won at least one round of riff tracks, but I feel like it's just dumb luck of the voting, the random chance of the voting populace, because I've never seen you throw out a riff that isn't hilarious. So Keith Holmesley, thank you for the super chat. I have a box here, Keith, a mystery box that I'm going to be opening from you. I found it. Told you I'd find it. It kind of got stuck under something, but it was here in the studio. It looked like a box I'd already opened, and then I realized that's the box that Keith had sent. So I'll be opening that here in a few minutes. Ben Dowdy, thank you for the super chat. He says, howdy to you, sir. Did Santa bring you an Indiana Jones Dial of Destiny Blu-ray? You know what's funny about that, Blanco, is that because I heard that there was this documentary on it, which has archival footage from the other films that's never been seen or used in any other production. As an Indiana Jones guy, unlike with the sequel trilogy and all the Disney Star Wars stuff that I did not buy on physical media because I hated it, with Dial of Destiny, I made sure, since I had the 4 limited edition Steelbook 4Ks with the poster art, I went ahead and got the Best Buy Steelbook of it to get the documentary. And while that pains me a little bit to throw pennies back into the coffer of that disaster of a movie, the documentary had some killer footage in it from Raiders, Temple of Doom, and Last Crusade. So I was really glad that I have that disc for that documentary. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, Sneakers is such a great movie. Totally underrated, underappreciated movie. Scott Knudsen, that's too kind, sir. He says, I know this stream isn't supposed to be monetized. If you want, you can donate this to the survivors of Nakatomi Plaza Relief Fund. Well, what I wanted to do for that thumbnail was make it so that it, everybody who's on my Patreon will tell you that when we do Patreon hangouts, I always theme, this, Scott, I'm talking to everybody else. When I do the thumbnails for the Patreon hangouts, I always make it somebody hanging from something, from a movie or a cartoon or whatever. And so I just thought I would carry that tradition forward onto this thumbnail tonight, or this afternoon, which was John McClane hanging from that fire hose outside Nakatomi Plaza. And then I threw Santa Claus in from Santa Claus the movie to add to the Christmassy feel of it. Merry Christmas, Raymond. Good to see you. And I agree, Gwildor. Sneakers has a fantastic soundtrack, and the original release of that soundtrack was highly lacking. So I couldn't be more grateful to Conrad for sending that. Yeah. Now if I can just get an equally robust Hong Kong era Cynthia Rothrock collection, I'll be set. But they haven't made that yet. They've made a lot of her movies on Blu-ray, thank God, and I've got them all so far, but they haven't made like a set. And I'm still waiting on China O'Brien to come out on Blu-ray. I mean, I just play the album every Christmas, her Christmas album. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Ryan. I'm really glad to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, this is just Kylie from Kylie Christmas. The album. I like the one with Mary Lou Retton backflipping. Is that a Christmas Carol? Is there a Christmas Carol with that? What? Melinda does get presents for the cats every year. Yes. This year they didn't appreciate them very much, though. So, let's see. Melinda's now swearing she's going to win the Riff Tracks this year. I would be happy if that happened. Okay. So the Alec Guinness version was called Scrooge, I believe, early 1970s. Okay. Well, I really like that one too. So I love the George C. Scott one a lot. And I like that version that has Alec Guinness in it as well. There we are. The true gift would be for Santa to come and take Dial of Destiny back to the filmmakers and give them a good scolding. Yes, you are not wrong. You are not wrong. All right, let's see what we got here. Blake Romo, thank you for the super chat. He says, Merry Christmas, Michael. Working as usual, but here. Oh, well, thank you for being here. And wow, you guys don't really have to do this, but it's very kind. Chris, he says, hey, Michael, thanks for the hours of insightful, entertaining, and above all, honest content you put out this year. Best wishes. Best wishes to you too, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Now, if I can just get back to my live. There we go. All right, so is there a betting pool on when YouTube will insert mid-roll ads in this non-monetized stream? If they do that, KBA, during the actual live portion of it, See, now here's the fun thing about it. I have a feeling that because this is on the proper RetroBlasting channel and not the Patreon YouTube portal, if they were to decide to start throwing mid-roll ads into this stream after the fact, I could go back into the system and I could just monetize it. And that would eliminate, I think, I could be wrong, but I could then, by monetizing it on this channel with more of its privileges because of the size of the subscriber base, I could then tell it, you cannot do mid-roll ads on this stream anymore. And they would not get 100% of the ad revenue. So they need to think carefully before they meddle with the this ad settings on this. Okay, let's see. You're welcome, Stratos. You're very welcome. We enjoy doing this every year. Every year. Oh, your quote was from Scrooged? Right. Oh, Mary Lou Retton. That's right. Yep. Let's see. I want a Blu-ray collection of all of Haley Mills' Disney films, but Disney is apparently allergic to making. We're all saying it, and even the industry at this point is saying it. They are. They're not making anything. I mean, one of the gifts that I got Melinda for Christmas this year was one of the 4K sets of one of their Disney Plus shows, and it's an official 4K set. And the only reason I went and bought it, because I already had it on a bootleg Blu-ray that's very nice, is that it actually has decent bonus features and it's 4K quality. And the reviews were saying that they were shocked that Disney not only relented and put it out on 4K disc when it was supposed to just live on Disney Plus forever, but that they actually went and made some decent bonus features for it, which Disney never does even for their big movie releases. So that was a big shocker. So Disney may be backpedaling a little bit. I don't know for how long, but we'll see how it goes. Hey, Ahmad, good to see you, sir. Steven, good to see you. Merry Christmas to you too. Yes, Cynthia Rothrock. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching everything in that set. Cannot wait. So Melinda says she'll be hopping out of the chat at 3:30 to test audio with our guests, and we will all join the stream at 4 p.m. So I will be joined here in a little bit by then, which means I probably need to start getting into some of these boxes while we chat. Do I like sci-fi? Well, Ben, you know I like sci-fi. Have you seen the videos I've done? Why? Do you like toys? Yes, I do. Yeah, I plan on checking out those. I just haven't gotten around to them yet. Kay Burns, yes, this was an embarrassing year for Disney. It really was. I learned that there is a technical term for YouTube doing what it does is shitification, which was coined by a tech journalist a couple of years ago when talking about YouTube, Amazon, and others. Accurate. Yeah, exactly. Physical media 4K is always going to beat, and physical media HD is always going to beat streaming HD and streaming 4K every time. Yes, Moonlight. I am actively working on the Evangelion video or Evangelion video, and I go into some of that pronunciation pedantry in the video as well. I've already edited and completed. Patrons, keep me honest here. I've released some preview clips of the video on the RetroBlasting Patreon, which I want to do when I'm working on a big feature like Indiana Jones 5 and whatnot. And so far, I have fully completed editing the first 8-9 minutes of it, something like that. But yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do on it. There's still more to do, but it's coming soon. Okay, Joe DeBecky, thank you for the kind message. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Merry Christmas, Cosmo. Merry Christmas. I got my best gift ever in July. Yes, I remember that. All right. Here we go. I'm going to start opening boxes while we chat. So, yeah, this, and I appreciate you saying that. This approach to Evangelion is from somebody who had I'd never seen it before. I'd only heard its name for 30 years. And even though I love mecha like Macross and Super Sentai like Voltron and stuff like that, or Golion, Beast King Golion, which is my favorite version of Voltron, the original Japanese. I had only heard the name Evangelion. I'd never seen it. And so when I decided to start exploring anime, I started with that because the way I was going to do it was, and I go through a little bit of this in the beginning of the video, is that I just picked names out of the air that I've heard forever that I'd never watched. Like, because when you go to sci-fi conventions for years and years, and you're, going to comic book conventions and you're dressing up and you're doing all this stuff, you see a lot of people dressed as anime characters. And so you get into a lot of conversations and you hear a lot of names. But if you're not like an avid anime person, which I had I was not an anti-anime person. I just wasn't, watching a lot of it. So you would walk away with names in your head that you would hear over and over and over again. So over the 30 years, I heard things like Bubblegum Crisis, Appleseed, Dirty Pair, Neon Genesis Evangelion, even things as recent as Attack on Titan, stuff like that. Mobile Suit Gundam. You hear about all these names and you don't watch them. So I just thought up all those names. I didn't go looking them up. I just thought them up. And then I just kind of went, I'll get that one. And I grabbed Evangelion out of a hat. And that was an experience. So suddenly I found myself making a video about it. Geek Chorus, thank you for the kind super chat. Thank you. That's very kind. You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Merry Christmas, IHB. Merry Christmas. Ghost in the Shell was one that I did see as a teenager. So like growing up, I saw Ghost in the Shell. I saw Ninja Scroll. I knew of Akira. I had not seen it. I've now since seen it. But I went and saw Princess Mononoke in the theater. I had the privilege of seeing Spirited Away in its original language with subtitles a year before it came out in theaters. So I got an early acclamation to that. It's my favorite animated movie of all time, Western or anime. It immediately grabbed me. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not untried. It's just more of I was not immersed. Let's see here. Joe, thank you for the kind message. She says, watching from Mexico, visiting family. Hope you had a great one too. Know of it, Russell? Haven't watched it, but I am aware of it. It's in my Crunchyroll account, I think. Is that right? It's either that or Netflix, one or the other. Let's see. I heard all these things like escargot, chitlins, pickled cobra hearts. I just picked one. Yeah, I just picked the one that was like the most mind, like, what do you want to call it? Psychedelic, crazy. I'm doing my bit. You'll see the video. I'm coming at it from a completely different angle. I watched everything. I've watched every single YouTube video that's commented on Evangelion, and there was just another one that came out 2 days ago. I'm probably gonna have to catch up on that one too, but I was doing all that to make sure that I was coming at it from a new angle, and I am. And that's the angle that I wanted to approach it from the beginning. Thank you, Hunky Chunky Funky Monkey. He says, what was your top pick of vacuums this year? Well, Melinda, it wasn't this year, but Melinda bought a Dyson. It's like a lightweight Dyson. And we have to get our big sort of industrial strength Dyson fixed because every time we tried to use it there, it started blowing fuses in the house or throwing breakers, which isn't good. So we're gonna have to go get that fixed. So Michael pointed at a picture in a menu written in a language he couldn't read. And when the flaming plate full of squid and eyeballs came out of yeah, that's accurate. That is accurate. Accurate. When you say, are you referring to the brand new live action show Reacher? Is that what you're referring to? I'm just trying to clarify because there's all these like anime chats right now, and I'm just making sure if you're jumping topics, that's fine. I just want to make sure I'm interpreting you correctly. No, I watched all of it. I watched all of it. I watched the show, the end, the rebirth, and the rebuilds. I watched everything. I'm not going to tell you how I felt about that because I made my determination as soon as I needed to with the series and then the end movie. But I still watched everything because I know how you guys get. Yes, I have seen the trailer for the new Boy and the Heron. Yes, it looks amazing. I want to see it. I just haven't prioritized it. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate that. I don't know how proud of me you'll be when you finally see my video, though. But hopefully, even after you see my video, we can all still be friends. Okay, let me grab a box here while we talk. So this is from, oh my gosh, this box is from Troy and Netter from Last Call. I have no idea what's in this, but here we go. Oh, Keith. You and I both know that I've already seen that movie because you sent it to me and wouldn't take no for an answer. And I warned you, and now you're going to get a review of it, and I'm not going to hold back. So buckle up. Well, I am glad that you were satisfied. I'll put it that way. Can't say that I necessarily was, but for reasons which will become clear when I get the video done. Okay. Oh my. Troy and Netter. What have you done? What have you done? How did you get this from? How did you get this from the box set? I could not get this without having to. I literally couldn't buy it because I didn't want to pay $100 for 6 figures. How on earth did you do this? That is far, far too kind. A massive surprise. I can't thank you enough. I don't know what kind of Klingon magic you guys pulled. I don't know, but holy crap. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I feel like Netter and Troy put the lamb's, I know this is Christmas and not the Exodus, but I feel like they put the lamb's blood over my door, and the greed of Hasbro passed me by so that I could get this without having to buy 5 other figures I didn't want. You broke up a set. Look, as long as you're a Mon Mothma hater and you just did not want this figure, then I'll feel okay about it. But I just want to make sure, like, oh man, that would be the ideal. If you were like, I want everything in here but Mon Mothma, then I'll feel better about it. But oh my God. Okay, well, thank you, sir. Well, that's the thing, Noise Nomicon, is that there are shortcomings to the retro collection, but they are hit and miss. And while I don't think they're as generic as the Super 7 reaction figures have gotten, or were, I know they're trying to like up their game now. I do think that they do have some hits. I think this Mon Mothma looks pretty decent. Especially now that I'm seeing it in person. It's almost like their Kenner instincts are getting a little better. Although it is funny as I'm looking closely at this, even though she's got a skirt legs, like the Kenner Anakin Skywalker did, they're still having problems getting both legs the same length. So like one of her legs, one of her skirt legs is slightly longer than the other, which I find hilarious. Typical Hasbro. Okay. All right. Brian, you can pick up what for me? Oh my gosh. Oh, Wolfie. You're talking to Wolfie. Okay, gotcha. Yes, communities helping each other. That's the spirit of Christmas, isn't it? Thank you again, Troy Netter. Thank you so much. I'm not deserving. Yeah, she comes with a pistol. She doesn't come with a stick, which is kind of funny when you think about it, because you would think she would come with some sort of pointer stick because her job is to tell the rebels what the plan is. But nope, she comes with a pistol, which I'm fine with. I'm not complaining, by the way. I just find that funny. I would like to watch Andor. I've heard decent things about it. I'm not opposed to watching it. It's the only new Star Wars show that I have an interest in watching, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So this is a Christmas card from Kenny Long, and it says, it's a nice Christmas card here. And it says, Merry Christmas and best wishes for the coming year. Michael and Melinda, I wish you both a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. Most affectionately, Kenny Long. Kenny, thank you so much for the kind card, sir. Very, very kind. And he has sent me a letter that I will read later, but it's a nice long letter, and I don't mean that in like any kind of sarcastic way. I really appreciate when people send us correspondence. So thank you. I will read this later, Kenny. Oh my gosh, and he's explaining himself in another super generous super chat. Oh, I'm feeling worse and worse. Okay, he says, I already had a Return of the Jedi retro set. It was out of stock, and literally the day after you said you wanted Mon Mothma, Pulse relisted it. So I sent you mine and ordered another. I wanted another Gamorrean and Imperial Guard. Okay, so as long as they've already shipped that and it's on its way, then great. If not, what I'm going to do is wait for your other one to arrive and you confirm it before I do anything with this. Because if not, I'm gonna make sure that you're made whole, because this is way kind. Way kind. Okay. Well, guess what? You're gonna have a good time then. You're gonna have a real good time with this video. Right, Cute Fluff? Like, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I couldn't believe it. Lio Convoy is here. Hello, sir. You have been, so for those of you that don't know, Lio and I have been friends for a really long time, and he is the most patient. The fact that he hasn't unfriended me as I continue to chisel my way through a rewatch of the Thundercats is humbling. And I know that probably in some way I have bruised our friendship on some level, but I'm going to redeem myself, because you should see the notes I'm taking. I watched an entire disc in one day 2 days ago. And I'm going to make this the best relaunch of a RetroBlasting retrospective ever. And Lio's going to be the co-host, the co-contributor. But Lio and I have been having some great conversations about anime, because Lio is very educated on anime, and he's been helping me out kind of navigate my way through it. I'm presently watching Gao Gai Gar on his recommendation. But man, Lio's channel's been blowing up lately with just drop after drop after drop of all kinds of stuff that's going on in and around and in a peripheral way to the anime community. So I go to his channel to get all kinds of education on some of the craziest stuff that goes on in that community, because I'm not part of it. I'm just this guy on the outside. But Lio, thank you so much for the recommendations. Again, for your patience. It's the greatest Christmas gift I could have been given as a friend like you. So not to get sappy, but I love the guy to death, and I'd do anything for you. So, and it's Christmas, so I get to say that. Okay, good. You've already received the full set. Received the full set. Good deal. Let's see. No, no. I mean, because I've been taking so long to it. I got distracted by dumb stuff, COVID and everything else, and then it got backburnered too long. I'm actively working on it now, as you know, but I just feel bad that it took so long to get me back in the saddle on that. That's why I felt like maybe you can ruin somebody's faith in you. Like you can if you press it too long. So I'm glad to hear that I haven't, but I'm not going to press my luck. I'll put it that way. Yeah, it's been interesting. Yeah, it's been something else. and don't get me wrong, I'm loving a lot of the stuff I'm seeing. I'm loving a lot of the stuff. I really, really like Gal Gaigar. I cannot wait to get into Pat Labor. I promised Lio that I would finish Gal Gaigar as a palate cleanser before I started in on Mobile Suit Gundam, and I'm going to hold to that promise. I've even started to really like slice of life anime and some rom-coms as well. I'm not ashamed to admit that some of the best stuff I've seen so far has been some of that stuff. So yeah, it's been fun. There's been some shockers. There've been a lot of first episodes, but it's been fun all the way around. Oh my gosh, Drew G is here. Merry Christmas, sir. D.A. Mac, Merry Christmas to you. K-Dog is here. Let's see. Your Muslim uncle, thank you so much for the kind super chat. You didn't have to do that, sir. He says, during the holiday season, I pray we can be forgiving and focus in on what brings us together and not what divides. I personally have been guilty of this, and I'm trying to be better. Thanks for all the entertainment, information, and fun. You're very welcome, and thank you for the kind sentiment. I 100% agree with everything you said here. And yeah, I'm in the same boat. For people that follow my personal Facebook page, every year around this time now, I have this tradition where when it gets to be around the last week of December, I like shut everything down on the personal page, as far as like it becomes like a DOS prompt with a system reboot message, and then when I get everything kind of where I want it on my page, and I reset my brain to try and have a better year next year, I then put up a banner that says system ready with like a cursor. And then I relaunch the page with a new determination to be better and move that needle a little bit next year as an individual. So I know exactly what you're saying, your Muslim uncle, and I think it's very admirable. Oh, all right. I'm feeling a lot better now. I'm feeling a lot better about all this. Love you, man. Okay. I just picked up the Pat Labor set about 6 weeks back. Been wanting to see that yeah, me too. And it had such a good price going. I couldn't pass it up. Scott says, I've been making my way through Doctor Who from the beginning after not watching it for 50 years. I'm into the Pertwee era, and he's my favorite so far. I totally get your affection for Liz Shaw. Yeah, Liz Shaw was amazing. Of course, my favorite is Sarah Jane Smith, played by Liz Sladen. But yeah, Liz Shaw was ahead of her time as a companion for sure. There is no way to overstate what she introduced into the series as a pioneering type of companion. Absolutely. Bankman says there's a difference between Lio's patience and waiting for Michael to get around to doing the Thundercats redux and Lio having to deal with the kinds of and creeps he's met. Yes, that is 100% true. 100% true. All things 80s. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Let's see. You can't talk anime without the grandfather of them all, Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. Yes, you can't. I am waiting to put my foot back in that pond. I saw some of it in broadcast in the 90s on American television, and I was shocked that it was even on TV because there was nothing going on. Nothing happens in that show. But I don't plan to ignore it. So, no, I'm not. I'm just a noob. I'm just a plebe over here with an intellectual interest. I am still a newbie when it comes to Doctor Who, and I've been heavily into that now for about 5 to 6 years now, as far as researching, devouring content, and I'm still nowhere near what these lifelong Who fans are like. I'll never catch up to them. Anime, if I'll never catch up to Who, I will never catch up to the anime people. You have to like live that lifestyle. But I'm really enjoying learning and exploring and all that kind of stuff. Brian Dillingham, thank you for the Dillinghamism, sir. You didn't have to do that. Thank you very much. Let's see. Salvador is here. Sal, knockout suggestion for the gift for Melinda this year. You saved my bacon on that. You were trig on that one, and I wouldn't have thought about that had you not suggested it. So I'm in your debt. Merry Christmas. Time for me to get ready for work, so I'll catch the replay, but thank you for all that you do. Keep fighting the good fight, and you keep fighting the good fight, sir. Love you, man. DJ Neri, thank you. Merry Christmas to you too. Well, I plan on the Evangelion video starts with me kind of talking a little bit about my journey to set everybody up for why I'm doing the video. But I have thought about maybe doing a video that kind of broadens that part of the topic and just talks about, my journey through anime. Because it's a little, I'm in my mid 40s and I'm finally actually diving in with both feet for the first time. So my brain is already hardwired in a different way. So I'm receiving a lot of this sensory data in a completely different way. So there might be some interest there. Yes, the Castlevania animation on Netflix. I've been enjoying that. And I know that technically they say that's not anime for some reason, although it feels like it, but it's not, but it is, but it's not. I don't know. Well, then you and I need to get offline at some point and talk about Rascal Does Not Dream, because that's become one of my favorite anythings of all time. Like, not just, it's become one of my favorite things ever. Like, so yeah. Okay. Broski. I just realized that there are only 15 minutes left before the game show starts. Merry Christmas to you. But the chat is jumping so much that I don't want to pull away from the chat and keep grabbing boxes. So maybe I'll just have to do another live stream following up with the boxes. Adam, Merry Christmas to you. First live stream I've been on. Been a fan of yours thank you very much. Great work as always. Hope you both got some great gifts. I've got some here that I'm pulling up. I think 15 minutes I can pull up a few more. Heard it's very good. Haven't seen it yet, but I've heard nothing but good things. Yeah, that is definitely a great grandfather, because that's one that I saw in high school and played the 8-bit video game for. Matt Ludi is here. So glad to see you're doing well, sir. Merry Christmas to you too. Oh yeah. Remember I did Golion and Lion Force Voltron, and then a few years later I went back and I did Die Rugger and Vehicle Voltron as a retrospective. So there's 2 different retrospectives on RetroBlasting about Voltron, and one is Golion Lion Force and the other one is Die Rugger Vehicle Force. Check it out. All right. I built a full-size TARDIS. Wow. Good deal. That is awesome. Okay. All right. Let me grab this box here and see what we got. This is... I don't know what this is. What? Oh. It's got gift bag wrapping stuff. Got a note. This is from Scott Knudsen. Hey, Michael, I picked this up for myself at my local comic shop and thought it was something that belongs in your library. Mine? What are you talking about? You've got like this massive, amazing Marvel Comics archive. What are you talking about? A very Merry Christmas and a happy 2024 to you and yours from Scott. What is this? As I covered up my... Oh, no, I didn't cover it up. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. We got... I have not seen Blue Eye Samurai yet. I have not. Mike Mosner, good to see you. Glad you could join us. Vampire Hunter D, I've heard a lot about. I plan to watch that. Okay. It feels like a very, very nice hardback book of some kind. If I can only get it out of the bag. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at this. Cinema of Swords, a history and guide to movies about knights, pirates, barbarians, and Vikings, and samurai, and musketeers, and gladiators, and outlaw heroes. Scott, thank you so much. This is awesome. I can't... look at that. I just randomly open a page and it hits Errol Flynn. I'm living right. That's why. Oh, man. This is great. Scott, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. This is way too kind, but thank you. I'm going to set that right here. I will be going through that with fervor. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's right. We still got more stuff. This is another one from Troy and Netter. What have you done? Well, funny you mentioned that, Shinken Red. I did really enjoy the movie adaptation, Alita Battle Angel. I know that it obviously, like any movie, makes some compromises, but it made me curious about the original material. So I'm hoping to go back and read the source material on that, because I did really enjoy that movie. I feel like it was underrated. Okay, now. Oh, okay. Troy said that he wasn't going to let me get away without having this in my collection. And he has sent me what looks to be an extremely nice copy of the holiday special to put in my movie library, which is far too well, actually, the Mon Mothma's way too kind. This is just a friend kind of needling you a little bit and going, you got to have this too, It's like, ooh. But no, having a nice copy of it is a whole different thing. And it looks like it has 2 different cuts, and all kinds of bonus features as well. So this is incredible. Thank you very much. Thank you, Troy and Netter. Thank you. I will put this on my Star Wars media shelf. Yes, I'm that big a dork. I have a Star Wars media shelf, a Star Trek one. I have a martial arts one, a Robin Hood one, a Doctor Who one. There's one I'm leaving out. Can't remember what it is. And then, a Marvel one. And then everything else is alphabetized. Okay. That is true. That is absolutely true. That is true. I can't deny that. George always wanted to have every copy of something destroyed. He just never could manage to do it. Oh my gosh, I've got 9 minutes before we have all of our guests jump on. Okay. This is from Raymond. Raymond has sent stuff. All right, what do we have here? Evening, Daniel. Good to see you. My favorite seasons of Modern Who are seasons 1 through 11th hour. Yeah, I like the opening of Matt Smith's season a lot. But once that's over, I don't like Moffat's writing. So yeah, it would be seasons 1 through 5, and then 11th Hour is probably my favorite Modern Who. Yeah, for sure. Because I really do genuinely like 11th Hour. Oh my gosh. Okay, he sent me, he reunited me with a lost book of mine, which was one of my favorite expanded universe books ever. The first Rogue Squadron book. I loved this book as a kid. I don't even remember why I got rid of it. I must have just, in my 20s, I must have just been stupid. Okay, so Rogue Squadron number 1. Wow. He sent another vintage Bespin security guard to flesh out the freeze chamber. Thank you, Raymond. He sent a Daggett, of all things. Sent a Daggett. And there's a lot more in here. Okay. Holy crap. 3 comics. So Star Wars number 86, G.I. Joe Special Missions number 27, and Battlestar Galactica number 1. Dude. Thank you so much. And we're not even done with this box yet. Oh my God. Let's see. He did it. The crazy SOB did it. He said he was going to do it, and he did it. He found the last expanded universe figure that I didn't have, which was Kyle Katarn. So now I have the whole run, which means I'll be able to do a video about this entire wave of figures. Good Lord, that's awesome. Thank you, Raymond. What? He sent this is a sealed West End Games miniature set. Sealed. What in the... I haven't seen a sealed one of these since I was a kid in the UK going to Virgin Megastore in the early 90s. You talk about a nostalgia bomb. Dude. I would have been a great Bespin guard. Why? Why? I don't think I look like a child molester. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, he sent 2 notes from Melinda and myself, which I will happily read later on. And then he sent, wow, a full season, set 4 of Space 1999 on DVD. Extremely kind. And then this Mamma Jamma. He sent the commemorative tin collection figure set for the original Star Wars. Good Lord. I don't even know how to... Okay. Raymond, you're way too kind. Way too kind. All right. Let's see. I've seen Volta's 5. I have that on DVD. Yeah, that was a fun one. All right. I promised Keith Holmesley at the top of this show that I would open this box from him, and that's what I'm going to do. If I can't get the rest of them in, I'm definitely going to get this one in from Keith Holmesley, although I'm sure it's probably got some sort of prank stuff in it involving the Flash or Tom Cruise. All right, let's see what we got here. It's like a mystery box within mystery box. Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. What is... He sent me the trailer on 35 millimeter for Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Keith, how do you find this stuff? Where do you find this stuff? This is insane. This is extremely cool, but holy crap. All right, I'm keeping that safe in this box because that's perfectly preserved. Yeah, this is unbelievable. Like, where does Keith find this stuff? Okay. And then there's a card here. Christmas it is. Oh, that's very kind, Keith. Too kind. Star Wars card. And here there are. Okay, so we got a Hallmark ornament of the Raiders VHS tape that came out this year, which I did not I don't have, and I do now. This is incredible. Thank you, sir. That's very, very kind. And what is this? Oh, okay. So there are a few friends that I have. Raymond is one, Keith is another one. They just, for some reason, they're listening to what I'm saying more than I am. And the next thing I know, I get a box from somebody, and it happens to have a thing in it that I might have offhandedly mentioned without even really like saying, I wasn't like doing any begging or anything. I was just offhandedly mentioning or answering a question. Oh yeah, that's the one I don't have or whatever. I offhandedly mentioned that the one version of Captain America from the MCU Marvel Legends that I didn't have was the Infinity War version with the beard and the roughed up outfit. And Keith has sent the improved Infinity Saga edition of that figure to have. The timing on that couldn't be more perfect as I'm finishing up getting everything ready for a big what do you call it? A big video about the Winter Soldier re-releases. So thank you so much, Keith. And I really, really appreciate you sending this. It's actually going to allow me to expand that video significantly into talking about both characters in Marvel Legends form. So thank you so much. I will make sure this is in that video for sure. It's going to be extremely helpful. Okay, it's now almost 4:00, so I'm going to forego the rest of these boxes here until the next live stream. But in the meantime, I think we've got people in the chat, so I'm going to bring everybody in. So here we go. Everybody for the game show is here. First, of course, we have Melinda.
Hi.
Hello. And we have our good friend Matt Swafford from Endless Bullets podcast.
Hello.
And we have, I'm saving one for the end because it's so shocking me seeing it that I can't believe I'm seeing it. So, and then we have our dear friend Conrad from Movie Oubliette.
Like Hollywood Squares.
Conrad is here, and holy crap, the sneaker soundtrack, dude! Oh my god, like I'm just thank you so much. And then we have we have Scuba Pete and Leslie.
What? Oh, we're live.
Oh!
Cut out all that Christmas smooching.
Welcome to the show, our dear friends Scuba Pete and Leslie. And then one of our long-standing dearest friends who's ever been part of the whole toy YouTube nostalgia pop culture space. I'm shocked, and that's why I've saved it till last, because I didn't know he was actually going to be on camera. I'm blown away. I knew he was going to be here. I didn't know he'd be on camera. Jason Anderson himself.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Why is everybody upside down? Oh,
I can't believe it. I'm recusing myself. I'm putting there. There we go. So I'll let Melinda and Conrad take over from here because I know you both have been working to put together this behind the scenes for the games. So I will now give you all the floor, and I will become a contestant.
James.
Well, yeah. So actually, Conrad was so kind to write all of these trivia questions, and I just sort of assembled them into our game board. And so here we go.
I'll
Yeah.
take Riley's tushy for 1,000.
So I guess we will start at the top of the screen here, and I'll just let Jason go first.
Uh-huh.
So Jason, pick your poison. Wait, hang on. Am I sharing the correct screen? No, I'm not. Give me 1 second. There's 2 screens, and I have to pick the right one. Hang on. Stop screen. This is very confusing, guys.
That's fine. No, I get it.
You're good.
It's.
Was that the answers?
Oh wait, it was going to be, but it wasn't. It wasn't. Okay, here we go. This is the correct one because it says RetroBlasting at the top.
hey, there we go.
Hey,
Okay.
There you go.
The other one is my special screen where I'm running everything from. Okay.
Fancy.
So what you're saying is you almost showed us your back end.
That's right.
Yo.
That's for later. Okay. All right, Jason, you're up. So
Okay. I'm gonna suck out loud at this. I'm gonna say, give me Bond for 100, Alex. Pen is mightier.
Okay. So which actor has appeared in the most official Bond films?
Ooh.
Is it Roger Moore, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan, or Sean Connery?
Ooh, Roger Moore or Sean Connery? I'm going to guess Roger Moore.
That's what your mother said last night.
Wait, why did it do that? Oh my God. All right, so you got it right. I don't know why I clicked the wrong thing, but yes, you got it right.
I was getting ready to say, not only am I wrong, I broke the game.
Man. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little rusty on this. There we go. So I just gave you 100 points.
Yay. Oh, an anal bum cover, Alex.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Oh, I'm next. Let's stay with Bond for 500.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm a high roller. What can I say?
Which is the only theme song to have reached #1 in the Billboard 100? Is it A View to a Kill, No Time to Die, Nobody Does It Better, or Skyfall?
Ooh.
Man, these are all good candidates. I'm going to say Skyfall, D. Dang.
Oh.
No, it's A View to a Kill.
Duran Duran.
That's what my
Man,
heart wanted me to
man.
say, but I figured everybody loved that awful Skyfall movie. So, and Adele, she's huge.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, but
Zing!
coming in hot. ladies and gentlemen.
Ouch.
All right, Scuba and Leslie, you're up.
You pick.
Bond for 600.
Bond is very popular today, guys. Okay. Which Bond actor never drove an Aston Martin in one of the official Bond films? Was it Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby, Pierce Brosnan, or Roger Moore?
George Lazenby, B. Oh!
You were wrong. It's probably
Boom.
It's actually Roger Moore.
All those loaded.
and all of those he had, huh?
Mhm.
Well, he did. Yeah, he was like Lotus and
Yep,
Mm.
Lotus, and then Lotus that blows up just by touching the door, and then
In other words,
there was like a French citron that rolled down a hill.
TV.
yeah, the citron backwards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
Moore
that-
never stayed in a vehicle long enough to really have it be his signature vehicle.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
That's true.
you're right. He didn't.
Get in, BB.
Right.
Oh, we're at the here. Let's go skiing.
He's always like, "Hey, let me borrow this clown car." Ah, now it exploded.
All right, Michael, you're up.
Me? Oh, I thought it was Conrad's turn next.
No, Conrad wrote the question, so it would be very unfair.
I mean, I could do it if you like.
Okay, sure. God, I feel. You know what? I'm gonna take the method that Jason took. I'm gonna be measured at the beginning of this. I'm gonna go with episode 5 for 100.
Okay.
I call my 100 level
Who is
question.
the first character seen in The Empire Strikes Back? Darth Vader, Luke, Han, or Admiral Ozzel?
Even though I know this movie backwards and forwards, I'm gonna replay it in my head for a second to make sure I'm not, trick questioning myself. Yeah, it's Luke Skywalker unless the Tauntaun had a name. Then it's Luke Skywalker.
Dave,
Bob.
Dave
Name
the
was
Tauntaun.
Frank.
His name was Tom.
Hey,
Tom.
That is correct.
The
Every
first words
100
uttered
points
in
is
that
worth
movie
a
are.
I should have
All right.
answered. I should have answered.
Yeah, so I don't know why it's still showing the screen with that, but anyway.
It wants us to linger.
Are you saying that it's frozen?
We broke it.
hopefully not. Let's see.
Oh, Michael and his Hoth jokes.
It's like, do you want to play a trivia game?
Oh, there it is. It's back. Okay. All right, Jason, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna roll the dice with another 100 level because I'm cheap like that. Give me episode 4 for 100, Alex.
Okay. Who does Grand Moff Tarkin call charming to the last? Is it Obi-Wan,
Ooh.
Leia, Aunt Beru, or Darth Vader?
Oh, we all know it's Obi-Wan. No, it's Leia. It's B. As much as I want to throw that question for the joke, I can't. 100 level question.
Well, he really had a bone to pick with
100% of my cred watching these.
If you would have picked Aunt Beru, that answer would have been fire.
Ooh. Hot and acidic.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Christmas movies for 200.
Okay. What's the name of the pharmacist who almost accidentally poisons a customer in It's a Wonderful Life? Is it Mr. Martini, Clarence Oddbody, Mr. Gower, or Ernie Bishop?
I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. I'm gonna go with Clarence Oddbody because it sounds old timey.
No.
Jason.
It's Mr. Gower, right?
There you go.
Mr. Gower.
It is, yeah. Clarence
see-
is the angel.
That's right.
Oh, see, I knew there was a Clarence in that movie. Clarence. Zuzu.
Yes, indeed. All right, Leslie and Pete.
What are you going to
Let's do Christmas movies for 400.
Chief.
Ooh,
All right.
Let's go.
Which of these actors has not played Scrooge?
Not.
Is it Michael Caine, Patrick Stewart, Jim Carrey, or Ian McKellen? This is super hard to me. I don't know.
D.
D? Ian McKellen? Is that what your guess is? Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
I kinda wanna
Strangely.
see
You
Michael
think he
Caine
should have done.
Scrooge now.
Yeah, because I keep visualizing Ian McKellen in a top hat with a cane hitting people, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I really am, and I'm trying to remember what I'm seeing that from, but it's not that. So,
It's
oh well.
not that, no.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, where would you like to go today?
I tell you what, I'm just gonna see what you and Conrad have cooked up I'm going to go for episode 5 for 600 and just see what happens.
Okay.
Ooh, swing it.
What animal's cry did Ben Burt use to create the sound of a Minoc? Was it a frog, a horse? I clearly screwed this up. A howler monkey or a horse?
D, dove. When
My-
doves cry.
So I will say this, guys. The system that I used to build this was being super glitchy last night, and I was fighting with it. So if there's anything a little weird, it's totally like either my fault or the system's fault, and I'll just, sorry about that.
My 600 points for a horse. No.
Do you want me to just ask you a different question?
No. I want to play through this comedy. I want to play through this because this is about fun. It's not about actually. You know me. I'm not.
You're not going to win a prize either way. So
Exactly. And I already got an amazing prize. I got 2 amazing prizes so far. I've got the Sneakers soundtrack, and I got to see Jason Anderson. So I'm content either way.
Christmas miracle.
So I'm gonna go
A lot of
with.
emphasis on that disappointment there.
No, I'm not disappointed at all. Okay, I'm visualizing how Ben Burt would say that because I remember him talking about the otter and all that for those other animals or for the other creatures. Blah, blah, blah. I can just see him saying howler monkey. I'm gonna go with howler monkey.
Okay. Yeah.
Blast!
Frog.
I have
No,
it.
it was a
marked
horse.
It was a
horse.
horse, and that's why it's
No.
on there twice. Because
Of course.
It's a horse's
Will
whinny,
Suck on the power cable.
a double speed, forwards and backwards at the same time.
And now that you say that, Conrad, I'm like, I should have just, because I know the sound in my mind. I should have just,
Yeah.
but I just kept thinking howler monkey because the monkey in even though he's not a howler monkey, the capuchin monkey. I thought, well, in Raiders, I was like, well, maybe I'm over talking this. We're gonna move on. Let's just move on.
Get that monkey off your back.
Jason, it's your turn.
I really want to see that Ben Burt guy squeezing an otter to make a noise. I'm going to go with Christmas movies for 100 once again.
In Scrooged, what does Frank Cross buy his true love Claire for Christmas? Is it a VCR, kitchen knives, the Kama Sutra, or a towel?
Oh, God. And I just said I need to watch Scrooged again.
Yeah.
They got the employees towels and VCRs. I'm just going to take a long swing and say, see the Kama Sutra. Let me see that red X. Yes.
No.
Oh.
That's what his
It's
true love
actually-
gets him.
Yes, it is. That's what Claire buys him. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Hindu
Go
art
ahead.
of love.
Go ahead and reveal the real answer, Conrad.
It's a set of kitchen knives.
Oh, Jesus.
Chinsu knives. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because
Which-
Karen Allen cheekily gives him the Kama Sutra. I think if that's
Yeah,
I
correct.
knew
Yeah.
that was in there
That's
somewhere, but
Yeah.
it's been too long since I've seen that movie.
I had the same thing when I was reading through the questions, and before I read the answers, I was like, what did he get her? I couldn't remember.
You can cut a whole can.
All right.
You can put a tin can just like a tomato.
That's it. Yeah.
It's
All right. I'm going to go with episode 4 for 500.
Mm.
Okay. Which film noir actor did George Lucas refer to in his original notes when describing Han Solo? Was it Humphrey Bogart, Glenn Ford, Robert Mitchum, or Betty Davis? God, I hope it's Betty Davis.
Yes.
There's one of these I
Scott,
can eliminate
Betty
right
Davis,
now.
Oh, shoot, Jim Carnes.
Film noir actor. I'm going to say Humphrey Bogart, A.
Yeah,
Well done, sir.
Wow.
nicely
Just
done.
like that, he's in the lead.
baller.
Well, it was the film noir that gave it away because
Yeah.
Maltese Falcon and Casablanca. And,
Well, Robert Mitchum was in his own,
Yeah.
handful of film noirs. I mean, I was
That's true.
kind of going
That's
there a
true.
little bit. I was getting tricked, I'll admit.
I almost pulled the Robert Mitchum cord there, and then I was like, wait a minute, no, Bogart, because he's like,
Which makes me think that George Lucas just has
I know.
this. George Lucas has a Bogart. just makes me think that Bogart has, or Lucas has a Bogart fetish, because he said the same thing about Indiana Jones. He was like, Bogart is Indiana Jones, but unfortunately we can't cast him because he's no longer alive and whatever. I was like, what? Yeah.
All right, Scuba and Leslie, where would you like to go?
You go.
Let's go episode 5 for 200.
Okay. Who switches off C-3PO when he suggests surrendering to the Empire? Is it Chewbacca, R2-D2, Han Solo, or Princess Leia?
It's Chewie or O2.
Leia.
Leia?
Final answer?
Leia.
Yes.
Well done.
I'll go with your answer.
Chewie and Han's fine, okay? He just says,
Isn't that
shut
where
him
he-
up.
Yeah, isn't that where he says shut him up or shut him down or something like
No,
that?
he says he's C-3PO sitting there, and he says, "Surrender is a perfectly acceptable alternative in extreme circumstances. The Empire may be gracious enough." And then he goes down because he motions to her, "Shut him off." Like it's not. He doesn't even say the word. He just goes, "Yeah," and she's like, "Click." Yeah. See, I can do that, but I can't remember like howler monkeys versus horses. It's like a whole thing.
Horses. Okay, Michael.
Yeah.
Your turn. It's your
It's my
turn.
Oh, it's my turn. All right, I'm going to move away from episode 5 because that just seems self-serving, and I also whipped the last question. I'm going to do Bond for 400.
Okay. Who played Miss Moneypenny to Timothy Dalton's Bond? This is just not fair to ask you. But
I'll say, if there's anyone here, or really in the world, that would know this, it would be Michael Fringe.
I'm pretty sure her name is Carolyn Bliss. So
yes.
mhm.
Yes.
Good job.
And just like Dalton, she was underrated and wonderful, and it was a beautiful relaunch of the franchise. And I will be quiet now. But
Jason, it's your turn, my friend.
Okay, I get to keep leeching these 100s.
So which 100 would you like?
Give me episode 6 for 100, please.
Okay. Who does C-3PO refer to as his high exaltedness? Jabba the Hutt, Luke Skywalker, Chief Chirpa, or I don't even know how to say that.
we can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Nine Nub.
Well,
No,
I
no.
mean, we all know the Pancake Kid is the high exaltedness. Crap. This is Jabba or Chief Chirpa. I'm gonna go Jabba. Hey. Hey. All right. Knock me down.
Yes.
I am warm in the back seat of that bus. Yeah.
Come back, ladies and gentlemen.
She got a respectable score, honestly.
Well, he was in the lead for a long time because nobody else could land one.
Actually answered questions. I mean,
All right, Matt, it's your turn.
Let's do, you know what? I'm going to go back to the well. I'm going to do episode 4 for 400.
What are Gold Five's last words before crashing into the Death Star? Rosebud, they came from behind. No, I'm all right, or I'm hit.
I'm trying to remember which one was Gold 5. I'm going to say B, they came from behind.
Yes.
Good job.
There's a weird
Came from behind.
There's a
He
weird
was like
dialogue.
doing
That whole scene on the battle of the Death Star over Yavin. There's all these like continuity problems with all the call signs as they're getting chattered around the space radio or whatever.
Mhm.
And one of them, one of the most infamous ones is right after Porkins dies, he's Red 6. Like 2 seconds later, you hear on the chatter, Red 6, can you see Red 5? It's like, no, he can't. He's dead. But like there's this one here.
He just ordered a pizza.
Yeah, there's this one here where he says Gold 5 to Red Leader, lost Tyree, lost Dutch. And he goes, I copy Gold Leader. And he's like, they came from behind. And it's like, he's Gold 5. he wasn't gold leader. What's going on with the radio chatter? It was all messed up in that movie. It's amazing.
So you're saying they played loose and fast with the ranks in this?
Well, it was almost like they just weren't keeping up with the continuity. They just
Battlefield promotion. Your boss is a
Echo,
smoking
Niner,
crater, so you have to go.
I mean, technically speaking, he's correct because all of his squadron is dead, so he's now the leader by battlefield promotion. But he's about to die too, so that seems kind of callous for him to say that to him. Like, I copied gold leader. Yeah, you're the last guy. Like, whatever. Yeah. So.
All right, Leslie and Pete, your turn.
You pick it. Pick
Let's do Christmas movies.
Christmas movies.
You want 3 or 5 or 6?
300.
300? Okay.
Okay. Which of these action movies is not set at Christmas? Is it Batman 1989, Cobra, Die Hard, or Lethal Weapon?
A, Batman.
A, Batman.
Correct.
Yes.
Batman Returns is.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Well, that's why I added the 1989 because I figured, there's
That was
so many Batman movies. It's like, so yeah. All right, Michael.
Yes. I'm just answering somebody here in the chat. He did technically, but what's the point when he has 5 seconds to live? Okay, so I'm gonna go to the part of the map where Here There Be Monsters. I'm gonna go into film scores.
Oh, you did it.
For 300.
Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, from my perspective, these questions are freaking hard.
Well, I've been dancing around it like
Conrad.
I mean, maybe not to Conrad and you, Michael, and maybe other people, but to me, I was like, holy crap.
Well,
okay.
Conrad's going to wipe the floor with me with these questions. I'm going to be like, oh.
Yeah.
I saw that category and got nauseous.
All right. Which British singer-songwriter provided wordless vocals for James Horner's score for Apollo 13?
Yeesh.
Kate Bush, Sinead O'Connor, Annie Lennox, or Bonnie Tyler?
Wordless vocal.
See what I mean?
No, I knew this was going to be the way. I knew this was going to be the way it was.
Yeah, there's a lady oohing all the way through.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna say it was Annie Lennox. That's what I'm gonna say. That's my confident answer. It's gonna fail, but it was Annie Lennox.
You're
Right.
Nicely done.
What have I done, sir?
Oh, that wasn't in it.
Oh, she was born an original center.
Annie Lennox paid to woo.
And cash that check.
All right, Jason, it's your turn, my friend. Do you want 100 film scores, or do you think that might still be hard?
After seeing that question Michael had, I am now deathly afraid of that film scores at 100.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Bond at 200.
Okay.
Stay safe.
Which film teases the wrong title when it states James Bond will return in during the end credits? Is it View to a Kill, Living Daylights, Diamonds Are Forever, or The Spy Who Loved Me?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you know?
I don't know.
Well, you've got a 25% chance of getting it right.
I got 75% chance of getting this wrong.
That's right.
I'm going to just say Diamonds Are Forever.
Okay.
And I am
Curiosity. Michael, I know you're a big Bond fan. Do you happen to know the answer to this question?
I believe so.
Which one would you say it is?
Well, do we want to see if you right or wrong first?
Well, okay, so you said Diamonds Are Forever.
I think it's D.
I'm pretty sure it's The Spy Who Loved Me because they didn't plan on, that was a 77 movie and they didn't anticipate the Star Wars movie being such a huge hit. And when it did, they were like, quick, we got to get Bond in space for the next movie instead. So they went with Moonraker and then they got back around to doing the movie that was supposed to be after Spy Who Loved Me.
Right. For your eyes only. Absolutely right. Yeah.
which For Your Eyes Only became one of the most lauded Roger Moore films, and Moonraker has become one of the most debated Roger Moore films.
Right.
So,
And this is why Jason has 300 points.
no, Jason's just waiting to break out. He's doing that whole like,
Jason's gonna
Yeah,
kill
there's
us
gonna be
in
a
a whip
big
track.
breakout here any second now.
Yeah.
Break through my damn chair. That's what's happening.
All right, Matt, it's your turn.
Let's do film scores for 500.
Oh,
ooh,
It's ballsy. Which
That's me.
composer wrote the score for the animated adventure An American Tail and its sequel? Is it Jerry Goldsmith, James Horner, James Newton Howard, or John Williams?
Oh. I was hoping there'd be like, like Danny Elfman or something where I'd be like, nope, get that one out of here. All of these
that's
J
not what you're
names.
gonna get in this
for Christ's
category.
sake. I was like, in my head, I'm like, it's a J name. It's a J name. I'll just pick it.
I was going to do a category which was which J is it?
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm going to go Jerry Goldsmith.
It's a
Damn
good
you.
Conrad.
It's James Horner, that one.
Oh,
really?
Diddle-a-doo.
that was
Yeah.
my third pick.
Wow.
Conrad's humming some of the score, and I'm like, I think I remember that movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
Leslie and Pete.
Let's go Bond for 300. Let's just close that out.
Close that one out. Okay.
Which band was originally hired to write the theme song for Your Eyes Only? Was it ABBA, Blondie, Journey, or The Police?
Go with God.
Wow.
I was going to say A.
Are you a betting man?
Holy Nikes. What do you
A or
say?
D. A or D.
Yeah, that's where I am. That doesn't help.
Oh, let's go A.
A for Ava.
Okay.
I don't know why, but. Oh!
Ooh.
Police.
It was.
No,
what do you mean,
KPA
sir?
got it. It was Blondie.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Shocking to me.
Holy
I did not
cow.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's
you can hear it.
now I'm
It's,
gonna
it's
store
been
that.
released.
Oh, it's been released. Oh,
It
okay.
has, yeah. You can find it on Spotify.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Blondie. I'm not no shade at her at all. I couldn't get there. I was like, wait, what?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, your turn.
Oh God. Okay. Let's do episode 6 for 500.
Okay. Who steps on a twig and ruins the planned ambush of scout troopers on Endor? Is it some random rebel, Han Solo, Leia, or C-3PO?
oh, I
Oh, see, like Jason, I just want to ruin it for the joke. Be like, yep, it was Arthur it was Arthur Lobeck, Lieutenant Arthur Lobeck, random rebel. No, it's Han Solo.
Yeah.
Fun fact: I always thought as a kid watching that movie that he pulled the trigger on his gun and it was out.
Oh,
I always thought it was like a click, like oh, and he looks down, and I thought it was like, oh, he's out of laser bullets
Right.
or whatever.
On the Endless Bullets podcast.
I know, right? I've always been bullet headed.
All right, Jason.
You know what? Let's just clean this clock. Give me film scores for 100, please.
There you go.
Which Oscar-winning composer died on Christmas Eve 1975 after completing the score for Taxi Driver?
Oh goddamn!
Was it Bernard Herrmann, Frank Waxman, Miklos Rosa, or Max Steiner? Boy, this is like a Trivial Pursuit question. It's
this one
I
wasn't,
know.
this one wasn't for 600. Good.
I know, right?
That's 100. Oh my god.
I know Melinda didn't write these
I'm
because
gonna take a page out of Taxi Driver here real quick. Oh God.
Conrad's like, they're so easy.
Yeah.
How are you missing these?
Oh Jesus Christ.
You idiot.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Look, look.
I love Wilson. He's like, I have no idea.
Here's the thing, Jason. No matter what happens, you've got a 25% chance.
At least they're multiple choice.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me A. Let's just roll with the A's.
Bernie.
Hey,
Yeah,
look at the draw. Look at that.
Nice work.
Well done.
Excellent luck, dude.
Hey,
All right, Matt, you're up.
I'm gonna go back to what I know here. Let's go episode 6 for 600. How about that?
wow.
Ooh.
Okay. At what time does Han tell his strike team to meet him at the shield generator? At first light, at happy hour, at dusk, or at 0300 hours?
Quarter to Wookiee.
Half past the Ewok's ass.
That one.
I'm trying to think if they use increments of time in Star Wars as far as other than parsecs or whatever. I'm going to say first light. A.
Okay. Michael, do you happen to know that one? I'm just curious.
Yes. Yeah, it's an offhand line. We'll meet at the shield generator at 0300.
Yeah.
And then Luke, you hear Luke say, "Come on, R2, we'll need your scanner." And
Wait,
then
does he say 0300 hours or 0300?
I want it to be happy hour.
Because I think he says 0300. But regardless, yeah, that's
Yeah.
weird.
He does. Sorry.
Do they
wouldn't
ever
let me
mention
just-
hours anywhere else though?
No, it wouldn't let me put just a number in there. So,
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
Tricky.
Probably because it was Excel.
yeah.
Yep. All right, Leslie, Pete.
Christmas movies for 600.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Who was originally cast as the voice of Santa Claus in The Nightmare Before Christmas?
Do you know?
Oh,
Jim
shit.
Carrey.
Michael, is that Michael Gow, Conrad?
Well, I always say golf.
Goff? Okay.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Lee, Michael Keaton, or Vincent Price?
Michael Keaton or Vincent Price.
Vincent Price wasn't alive.
Okay, so Michael.
They tried to cast him, though.
She
Red
said.
Can you see Red 5?
Yeah, just
In
totally
case I'm
throwing it on you.
wrong.
Leslie says Michael Keaton. See,
You say C?
Yes. See.
Would have been the only time Michael or Santa Claus would have been chewing gum while he talked.
No, it was Vincent Price. He was still
Oh.
alive.
What? Oh no.
Oh,
They're right.
I thought he was.
I'll have to take these presents to all the children.
You're calling about the missing feet.
He was too busy doing dairy commercials.
okay, Michael, you're up.
Oh man. Okay. Oh. I did something to myself. Getting old.
So Christmas nuts.
Yeah. Dare I?
Yeah.
With that taxi driver question, I'm just going to see what the film scores for 600 is, because I will throw myself into that bonfire.
He's flexing now.
Okay, which of these Christopher Nolan films did Hans Zimmer not work on?
Not.
Interstellar, Inception, Tenet, or Dunkirk?
So you're telling me there's a Christopher Nolan film that Hans Zimmer didn't do?
Yeah. He was busy.
Think
I'm
movie,
taking his call again.
holding down synthesizer for as long as possible.
Yeah. Which one of these movies feels the least wow?
Which one isn't in D minor?
Yeah. I'm gonna get this wrong, and I'm gonna say Interstellar. Okay, good. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Good, you're wrong.
Well, no, because I had this feeling I was wrong, and if you end up being right, it's kind of a weird, twisted emotion. Anyway, so which one is it?
It's Tenet. It was
Tenet,
Viggo
that was
Mortensen.
it.
Oh,
Blast.
Huh.
I've never even
Bottle
heard
for
of that
success.
movie.
Tenet.
It came out during COVID, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, Jason, we're back around to you.
Yay.
Wilson. Whoa.
Reach up there, Ken. Reach up there. Touch episode 4 for 200, please.
From which direction do the Tusken Raiders approach Luke? Northwest,
Oh, no.
northeast, above, or southeast?
Jesus.
So several creatures approaching from the southeast. D.
There
Hey,
you go.
hey.
we got one.
By the way, Melinda, did you see Jason's cat?
I have seen him earlier when we were chatting.
Look at him.
Aw.
Look at him.
Yeah, he's
He whispered
checking
the
out the
answer.
lap at the moment.
Or did he come up?
Yeah, he went,
So cute.
Oh, wait.
I have something on my screen where it's not letting me see him. So
Oh, okay.
all right, so next up is Matt.
Episode 5 for 300.
What is the name of the attack pattern the snow speeders adopt when engaging the AT-ATs? Alpha, beta, delta, or single setback?
Oh,
rolling
Lord,
pick.
what is this from the novelization? When do they ever say this?
This is in the movie.
I even remember this one.
I'm going to say attack pattern Delta C.
Well
Good
done.
job.
Ah, good one.
Yeah.
That just came back to me as I was like imagining that I was in that snowspeeder.
Uh-huh.
Attack pattern Delta, Matt.
Now try to imagine an English guy trying to learn an American football
Let's not.
configuration
Yeah.
to put in there as a red herring.
Okay, Leslie and Pete.
We're gonna knock out Christmas movies 500.
Ho, ho, ho.
Christmas film was the highest grossing comedy of all time until Barbie topped it this year. Was it Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, Elf, or The Santa Claus?
That's Home Alone.
Leslie says Home Alone. B.
Leslie is right.
She's a smart one.
One I
That's
hate.
Leslie.
Yeah, she's like, I do not like Home Alone. Because I was like, hey, last night or 2 nights ago, I'm like, you want to watch Home Alone? She was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay.
I love that movie.
I do too. She's like, no. It's like not even the Lost in New York. Just a regular Home Alone. No.
Oh, I got to see it live this year. Like
Oh.
meeting with the symphony when Conrad was here. It was super. I love the movie, so it was really
That
exciting.
would have been fun.
Oh my god, it was.
It
They had a
was.
choir singing like the church part. Like, oh my god, it was so great.
Oh,
Amazing.
I may have liked it that time or that way.
Well, I mean, the score, like John Williams' score for
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie, is just stunning.
Fantastic.
Like, I absolutely love it. Okay, whose turn is it? Oh, it's Michael's turn.
Episodes. Film scores for 200.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
For how many Star Trek films did Jerry Goldsmith compose a score?
Oh no, wait. I know. I thought I was confident in this, and now I'm like, those next generation films, crap. I was like, two, and I'm like, oh no, yeah,
That's not even an option.
yeah. Okay. Well, he obviously did 1, and he did 5. Now we have the TNG crap.
Now you know that this is a Conrad question because he does love some Jerry Goldsmith.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not. Look, the only thing good about a lot of those TNG films is the score. I love TNG, but the films are terrible.
Except for First Contact, because, the line must be drawn. Yeah. The line must be drawn.
I will make them pay for what they've done. Damn. I'm guessing again. I don't know. Did he do? he couldn't possibly have done 3 out of 4 of those. But then watch that have happened. I'm going to say B4. That's what I'm going to do.
He did 5.
You heard me say it. And then
Yeah, you were so close. Yeah,
For some
he
reason,
did.
I had it at 6. Conrad, was it really supposed to be 5? I have 6.
It is 5. Yeah,
Oh.
he's he did Insurrection and he did First Contact and he did Nemesis. So yeah, he did 3 of the TNG ones.
Wow. Okay. See, I should have listened to that voice in my head that was telling me to put my head in the oven. Anyway.
Jason.
Gold, Jerry.
Oh boy. Give me episode 6 for 200, Alex.
All right. Who pilots the sand skiff away from the battle at the Sarlacc pit? Is it Chewbacca, Luke, Lando, or Han?
Oh god.
One of those is quite funny if you think about it.
Yes. I know why too.
Han can't see, so it ain't Han. I'm gonna go with Lando. C. Hey,
Done.
Nice.
If it had been Han, though, they never would have gotten back to the.
Flying around the dunes.
Flying in circles.
everybody working on their team.
All right, Matt, you're up.
Episode 4 for 600.
Ooh. All right. Which hangar bay on the Death Star is the Millennium Falcon drawn into? Bay 16, Botany Bay, Bay 94, or Bay 327?
Botany Bay.
Botany Bay. Botany Bay. Oh no! Can't forget out of here. Damn.
Earworm.
Ooh, it's not Bay 94 and it's not Botany Bay.
Baywatch.
I'm going to split the difference here. Base A, Base 16. I thought that sounded too low. I was like, no, that's
Too
going to
low.
be Bay 327 because it's just that big.
Yeah.
Wait
So
a
many
minute. Okay, sorry. Keep going. I might have to step in for Matt on that one.
What do you mean?
What's the answer?
327, right?
Permission to land on platform 327 as The Empire Strikes Back. Is there a 327 repeat in the first film? Wait a minute. Hold on. I can't.
It should be mentioned that since Disney bought Star Wars, they are parked in the Goofy.
Goofy E.
I'm trying to remember the name. I'm trying to remember the numbers.
Welcome to Vader's world.
I'm trying to remember the numbers the stormtroopers are muttering when they're pulling him in on the tractor beam.
Wolfie says 327 repeats.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it did.
Okay. Well, no, you're probably right. I'm not.
I
Trying
could be wrong.
No, not necessarily. Millennium Falcon,
Raymond says same.
Death Star Bay number
Yeah.
327. Wow, docking bay 327. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the movie more carefully because I couldn't remember.
How dare you, Michael French?
What?
How dare you?
Look, I'm just trying to make sure that Matt gets his just due. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate that, my friend.
Yeah.
The official steps out onto the field, turns on the mic. After reviewing the play on the field, the ruling stand.
First down.
I have no call. I just think these things are neat.
All right, Pete and Leslie, you have the board.
Episode 5 for 500.
Okay. What's the call sign of the snowspeeder that finds Han and Luke on Hoth? Red 3, Gold 1, Rogue 2, or Goose?
Ooh. Talk to me, Goose.
C, Rogue 2.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Now for 5 million points, what was his name? What was the name of the pilot in Rogue?
His name was Zev.
It was Scooter.
No, his name really was Zev.
Zev
Z-E-V.
Seneska.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everybody thinks he's Wedge.
Yeah, he looked like Fat Wedge.
All right, Michael, it's your turn.
Winter wear Wedge. He's like,
I'm gonna close out film scores for 400.
Okay.
Brave man.
John Williams has been nominated for Best Original Score 47 times and won 5. Which of
Lord.
these did not win? Jaws, Schindler's List, E.T., or Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Raiders of the Lost Ark, because there's no justice in this universe.
That's the exact wording of the answer.
Redemption.
Man, save some for the rest of us, John. Lord.
All right, Jason, which 300-pointer do you want?
Yeah. Picked up on my pattern, I see. Give me episode 4 for 300, please.
Okay. What does Princess Leia call the Millennium Falcon? A bucket of bolts, a sweet ride, a scrap pile, or a piece of junk?
Well, we all know it's a sweet ride. Oh, God, I gotta remember the quote now. Luke calls it a piece of junk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with C, a scrap pile.
So,
She calls it a bucket of bolts.
Just bucket of bolts.
all right, Matt.
I'm gonna close out episode 5 for 400.
Who is the last person to board the Falcon during its escape from Cloud City's landing platform? Leia, Lando, R2, or Chewbacca?
That would be Lando.
Correct.
Yes, well done.
We got that wrong. I was thinking Chewbacca.
Yeah, because he's shooting from the door,
From the
I
ramp.
think, and he says,
Yeah.
"Leia, oh!" That's like his first heroic moment in the movie.
All right, Leslie Pete, you get the last decision, and then Michael's left with whatever you.
So we go with 300 and we get it. We'll still beat Michael even if he gets 400.
Good. You
You
Lord.
get to- no, I don't care. Pick
Yeah,
one.
we'll go for 300.
300?
Gary
Okay.
with your tactician. Jeez. Playing for keeps.
Strategizing.
How many speeder bikes are destroyed during the speeder bike chase on Endor?
All of them.
You're right. Nobody parks, do they?
Nobody's coming back.
This is hard.
5
And
B.
say 5. I concur with you.
Ooh,
I believe it's 6.
too many.
6.
6.
That's
Gonna have to go back and
Is
watch
that
it.
is that in total, or is that
Just
during
one
the
too
speeder
many.
bike chase?
One too many.
Yeah,
Just
I think it's
during the
because
chase.
they start by chasing 2 and they shoot 1 and then they have to keep on the other one and they're both. It gets real confusing. Like it's
Two more join when they're
Yeah,
chasing.
because
them, so
yeah,
that's
two
right.
total chase. But
Yep.
yeah,
Okay,
they
that's
pull
right.
like a Roscoe and Enos and they come out from behind that tree like a billboard.
Yeah, he says you stay on this one after he'd already blown one up, and he says I'll take these 2.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of speeder bikes in that scene. They really got their money's worth out of that design. Like
Mhm.
we're gonna just load this scene up with them. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Oh, if only it were D.
Yeah, so Misa.
So this would be Wicket.
Yay.
Wrong one.
Did I really win
Return
this?
of the Jedi. You did.
Look at you, Michael. You won.
That's not even right.
You dared to dabble in the film scores.
I went into the film scores because I just thought, well, I'm a glutton for punishment. That one almost got me because I thought for a second there I was in the Empire section again, and I was like, oh, C-3PO interrupts them. And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't answer that. Don't do that.
Jedi.
Remember what category you're in.
Well,
That was
well
tricksy.
done, Michael.
Yub nub.
Each up, yum num.
Love nub.
No.
There's a fun fact from that song. Girl I Dated in high school was in, I think it was chorus or choir or whatever the class was where they sing. And they had to actually do that as a like a thing at some concert or whatever they did. And they had to literally sing it like the Ewoks did. So she had to memorize like chop, yum num, go chi wachi patu, chi patu do wa yum yum. And they're like literally like a bunch of high school kids having to sing that. And yeah.
Why do we all have weird trivia in our real lives about that song? For real. Okay, ready for this? All right, I'm going to throw in with Matt. My history teacher in the UK, in my what would be the equivalent of a 6th grade year, she was one of the choir people at the London Symphony Orchestra in '83 who did all the vocals for the Yub Nub song and other stuff for the Return of the Jedi scoring session. Yeah.
Wow.
Anybody else here have any people connected
Random
to the Yub
trivia?
Nub song?
I do believe we've just created a new game called 6 Degrees of Yub Nub.
I remember scoring to. No, I'm sorry. That's not.
Whoever can bring it back around to Kevin Bacon
Who was
wins.
that with?
Okay. For the people who are on screen right now, if you go to the private chat part of your StreamYard, you will see the link to where you need to go for our next game, our Rift Tracks game, and the code that you will need to enter in order. So in the place for your name, put however you want it to look on the screen, and then enter the special code. And then for those of you who are watching, oh, Kitty. For those of you who are watching, be sure to log on to Twitch in another window, like stay here, but also open Twitch and go to the link that is in the description of this video. And you'll see Conrad's Twitch channel, and you will be able to vote in this game coming up on your favorite riff. And it will make it so much more fun if you guys are also in there voting.
Where's the Twitch link?
The Twitch link is in the description
Oh, okay.
of this video.
Yep.
It's twitch.tv/Conrad80.
Mine still says waiting for the game to start.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Fun fact, every time I see the word Twitch when describing this app or whatever, all I can think of is that Rockstar in the Flintstones when he sings that song. And he's like, and I'm in Bedrock, Twitch.
Tweet.
Yeah, he had like a southern accent for some reason as a caveman. But but I think I'm the only one in the world that remembers that. So
So
No,
I know that.
I gotcha.
He's
So
all
Michael-
like, "Groovy, man."
Michael Hinkson has a question. If you don't have Twitch, you can still watch here on YouTube. That's fine. You just won't be able to vote on your favorite riff. So the only way you can vote on your riffs or on your favorite one is if you can create a free account on Twitch so that you can vote over there. So
if you don't have Twitch, just drink a few cups of coffee.
yeah, you can just watch it here. You don't have to vote. You can just watch, and that's fine. So
Scubas.
Are we ready?
yes. I see we've got 21 viewers over on Twitch too. That's pretty cool.
Cool.
Wait, who's the piece of pizza?
Oh, we're
What's going on
starting.
here?
I'm missing audio. Is anybody else missing audio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we not hearing audio?
I don't hear the audio.
I don't
I hear it
anything.
because I turned on the sound on the player on Twitch,
Ah, yeah, that will be it.
but I don't know if that's how we did it before.
Yeah.
Who's Teresa? What's going on here? Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, so
hey.
That's,
Oh, jeez. We're
so I
going.
guess we're trying to
There we
figure
go.
out. We're trying to figure.
I will kill you.
There we
Ah.
go.
There you go.
sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter
Okay,
your
well, this
riff.
is gonna be fun.
I'm. I don't know what the context was. I'm just throwing in a riff.
Good. That's even better.
Yep. Blind riffing.
Now I will kill you.
Do you come with a vibrator attachment?
Oh boy, starting off early.
Now I will kill you.
It may take a while.
Now I will kill you.
Why did you have to feed me beans?
Now I will kill you.
I'm selling these fine leather jackets.
Now I will kill you.
Is my microwave Mac ready?
Now I will kill you.
I must kill David Lynch in the past to prevent the David Lynch of the future.
That kid totally looks like David
All had a
Lynch.
good laugh. Now time to vote.
That kid totally looked like David Lynch. That's funny.
Go, go, go. Move, move, move.
Go, go. I'm the only one voting.
Check out your skills on this guy.
Wow, Conrad killed it on that one.
Yep.
Round 2.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind? It's that time again. Enter your riff now. Time's almost up.
I had to think about that one.
Yeah, that was a harder one. Although sci-fi always seems easier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like you don't need as much context.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
It's cool ill just got barf in your shoes then.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
I'm not in the mood for your Yuletide happy horse shit.
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
Guess you don't want your dad to join us, huh?
I'll put
Yikes.
on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
Where did you park the car?
I'll put on some music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
Put your quarter on the cabinet and I'll beat your ass next. Hadoken.
What a delay.
Music and we can dance.
We are fighting here. Do you mind?
I hate that guy. He's always giving things in a box.
Funniest riff. Vote now.
Oh boy.
I forgot. Punctuation really matters when we're typing out these answers.
Yeah, it's almost like searching on Chat GPT.
It will read anything you type on that box.
A Ron Burgundy of games.
Go F yourself, Cindy.
Ron Burgundy?
Looking good.
We're joking.
Yeah, all right.
Ooh. Jason takes the lead.
Riding on up.
Round
No, we
three.
split the crowd on that one.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even want to rip this one. I just want to watch it again.
Jesus Christ. It's go time, Mama Jama. Into your
boy.
riff now.
I'm slightly worried by Melinda's giggle.
Oh.
Well, I just know
Demonetizing
this is one with kids in it, so it's.
Well, never mind. We'll see it.
Jesus Christ.
CPR attempt successful. Unfortunately.
Jesus Christ.
It tastes like Sour Patch Kids and sweat.
Oh, boy.
Jesus Christ.
Your mouth tastes like feet.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I'm next, sis.
Oh.
Is this anime?
Jesus Christ.
You were supposed to give me the hind lick.
Oh,
Yikes.
The old Heimlich maneuver.
Jesus Christ.
He doesn't look very scary. More like a 4-foot turkey.
That is that kid.
Oh boy.
Little Jurassic Park reference for everyone.
incest always gets my vote.
As long as you keep it in the family.
Oh, I'm going to embroider that on your next Christmas jumper, Conrad.
Oh.
Look at this hot shot.
See where the audience is. Ooh,
I'll take
swing
that
and
one.
miss.
I'll take that one.
Round
Race.
This first overhand speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers. This first overhand speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
When the room's laughing, you know it's going to be good.
Better hurry.
There it is.
This first overhand speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers.
And the first underhand speed stroke was used by early successful pornographic movie stars.
This first overhand speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers.
Ralph here has been stroking it like this since 1950.
There's a theme. We've got
The
a
first
theme.
overhand speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers.
These swimmers are more commonly known as Nazis, and most of them drown. Jerry.
The first overhand speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers.
And this stroke was first used by your mother.
Your
This
mother
first
gets in
overhand
there.
speed stroke was also used by the early successful English Channel swimmers.
And the super slow and sensual stroke is used by the rest of us.
I love how we all went for the same joke.
Was also used by the early successful
Well, yeah.
English Channel swimmers.
Except for the Nazi
Unsuccessful
one.
ones all use the random flailing approach.
It's called a saddle grip.
Oh, boy. Oh, eat it, Jerry.
I don't know whose that was, but coming in hot on the Nazis, man.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Just
Why
get
are they
'em.
making me swim in boiling water? I feel like a lobster here.
You went right there. Don't get cocky.
Ralph.
Jeez.
Ralph the swimmer.
Bottom, baby.
Round 5.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang. I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Ooh.
That's a hard one.
That's a hard one.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's the angle we're all going for.
Yeah.
We can't let that kid hang.
I told you not to use a slip knot.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
He didn't even inhale.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
Jack is already known to be pretty well hung. Jerry.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
Not when I was the one who couldn't suppress my feelings for that sow. It wasn't him. It was M.E.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
But first we had to get him going. Bring in the fluffers.
I've got to see Jack. We can't let that kid hang.
I mean, we can let him hang, just not before I've seen Jack.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Oh, boy.
Good times.
I think it's weird they're now letting us vote for like 3 choices.
They
Yeah.
are?
Let's
Yeah.
vote for three
Oh, I
choices.
didn't even notice that.
You're almost
Yep.
I guess I'm special. I
Might
get
be
to
the
vote
new
for
and improved
choices.
riff. Wow.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Yeah, not enough to take it though.
Wow.
I'll take that.
Good.
God.
Damn.
That was a good one.
What?
Whoa.
Ooh.
$3,000. How many people we got voting in here?
Round 6.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay. We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff. We're all waiting.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And feel free to bring them shirtless.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Those boys are all talk and no action. You'll see what I mean, Dolores.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
He was the best teabag I've ever had, Marcy. Try him when he comes back.
Oh.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I'm used to weird pickup lines, but sheesh, that one had more corn than a steak there.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I hear Billy can make your head spin and feet go numb.
We have a few other things for you.
Well, you may bring them up any time. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We're going to do filthy things, young man.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that kid was 20% more sexy than he should have been delivering that line. Like he had the hip swagger and everything. He's all,
Oh, yeah.
hey,
Hello, lady.
we got a few more things for you.
I've got a cigar behind my ear and a cigar in my pants, if you know what I mean.
We're all waiting.
That kid looked like he was 16 and also 46.
Hot crackers.
Well, look at you. I bet you had a good breakfast.
Good lord.
Whoa.
Oh, you're getting those
Boom.
points.
Jeez. Melinda running away with it.
I think if we all
He's up
combine
there.
our points, we might catch up.
You know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce. Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Are you the next top riffer? Enter your riff. Take your time. I'll just sit here quietly.
Or it just teases you.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Your other dad makes more money, yet they stuck ME with custody.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
I need release, and sometimes a son has to help a father with dirty jobs.
Ooh.
You know it hasn't
Nicely
been
done.
easy on me since the divorce.
And frankly, winning custody was the last thing I wanted.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Sorry, Dad. It's just that I don't like my future other daddy.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
It's okay, Dad. Lots of people are terrible at choosing furniture.
Mark, you know it hasn't been easy on me since the divorce.
Look, I had to divorce you. You just didn't fulfill my needs.
Time to place your vote, fellow rippers.
And quite frankly, that did look like my grandparents' house.
Well, he had a pillow on the nightstand that was in the living room. It's like, yeah, like they didn't really set design that scene.
Now would be a good time to vote.
Oh.
Yeah.
Stunning work.
Ah, look at that. From the ashes, I rise.
Thinking outside the box. Wow.
We got 9.
Come on, Scubas, get your button gear.
Melinda can hold on to it.
Final round.
I managed to save some clothes for you. I managed to save some clothes for you.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now. Don't get nervous, but you're almost out of time!
I managed to save some clothes for you.
It's all thongs, I'm afraid. Weirdly, your more substantial clothes all sank.
I managed to save some clothes for you.
I'd like to ask you to help me with my sack, but I can handle it myself.
I managed to save some clothes for you.
But that bullet bra will have to go.
I managed to save some clothes for you.
This bag is just full of belts. I'm sure you can make it work.
I managed to save some clothes for you.
But I traded them to those two guys so that you'll be closer to nude.
Bodine song?
I managed to save some clothes for you.
Though, I'd prefer you didn't use them.
Here we go again. Time to vote.
Nice to see that we are all of a same mind about most of these.
Uncanny, isn't it?
I really wanted to say something about that sack being full of heads, but
That was my first inclination. It was like, yeah, I've got a dead body in here or something,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
morbid. But
Yeah, I chopped them into bits so it's easier to move.
yeah.
God.
Wow.
That's kicking butt.
Dang.
Well,
Oh,
I,
wow.
for one, am impressed.
Holy crap!
Oh!
Conrad made
Come from behind.
with that.
Lord.
Audience vote.
Well done.
It had to have been close. Like
Yeah.
with Conrad's
Yeah.
final
Yeah.
score, that had to have been close.
Prediction
Wow.
came true. She is the
It was close. Look at that.
Wow.
Jeez.
12,000. That's unheard of.
Well done, Melinda.
Wow.
It's the hat.
You got the hat advantage.
Yeah. Wow, that was super
So-
fun.
We can go again.
Yeah, we can do one more. It's
Yeah, one more.
Christmas.
I'm down for that.
rolling the dice.
Down for one.
There's no way I'll win twice, so you know.
Travolta as Cage. Yes.
Natalie was played by the Scubas.
Peach. I can eat a
what is-
peach for
what is
hours.
Brian Mills? What is that?
I don't know why that was already set up in there, but that's Liam Neeson's name in Taken. I just went
Joan
with it.
enjoys the
It was already there.
centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
What? Too many words.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff. TikTok people, TikTok people.
Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident.
Man, that was a mouthful.
It's a doozy, right?
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
And thus, Golden Corral Buffet was born.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Always the side piece and never the centerpiece.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
June could never remember whether the spoons went on the left or right of the hatchet.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Apparently being told, nice balls, wasn't enough to satisfy
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
But she's sure a quick blow to the head and a shallow grave should fix grandma.
Joan enjoys the compliment on her centerpiece, but she still has a problem before her in arranging the table so that her guests can serve themselves without getting in each other's way.
Just slop that shit on the floor and let them eat like pigs. Filthy buggers.
Oh boy. Oh June. How was everybody's Christmas? You guys all get good stuff or what?
Yeah, I got the Sneakers soundtrack, so I'm really happy.
What more could you ask for?
Seriously. What about you, Matt?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I got a lot of grown-up things. I didn't get any toys or anything, but
Right.
Got some things I needed, barbecue tongs and
Yep.
Check out the
and
high
whatnot.
score on this one, people.
Oh boy.
The scuba is coming out swinging.
Oh yeah.
Because we got was toys.
Yep.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Oh no.
Oh dear.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Okay. Take a deep breath and enter your riff.
Oh, God.
Take your time. Just sit here quietly.
Ah, man. I'm a bad person.
All right, for the good jokes.
Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
I'm interested in all sorts of jobs. I'll let your mind wander on that one.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
The hours are good, and the pig sex is on point.
On point.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
There's a job? I just followed you in here for anal.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Well, Steve, I heard if you swallow, you'll make partner by Christmas.
Oh my God! Merry Christmas, everyone.
Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Honestly, you just look really great in those pants, George.
This looks all right. Tell me, why are you interested in this job?
Well, to be honest, I've heard great things about how it ends, Jerry.
Got a favorite riff? Vote now.
Oh boy.
I think we all went in the same direction.
Yep. We all took different roads to the same convenience store.
I think so.
I'll see you in hell.
I'll save you a seat.
Time's almost up.
Senate Stafford job.
Oh boy.
Oh, crap. River in the making.
Oh my God.
Back in the game.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Oh boy.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now.
Would you come inside?
Come
on, you little fucker.
Oh, she's sugar talking him now.
I mean, she didn't technically say
Back
that into the
outside.
camera.
He keeps going back outside, scratching on the window. I let him in. He goes right back out and starts scratching on the window.
They really should up the calories in those K rations. Surprise. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You promised the 12-foot tall one from Walmart.
Oh,
That's barely
yeah.
6 feet.
Yes.
And that's why you don't invite Laura Flynn Boyle to your sleep.
Oh my God.
Ooh.
Bobby took the paleo diet way too far. Darla took the Kate Moss diet too far this year.
Okay, we all had a good laugh. Now time to vote.
I like that Conrad now knows about, how ridiculous Walmart is.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. You guys don't have those over there.
No.
That's always like when Tony came over, he's like, I want to go to a Taco Bell, and I was like, really? Purpose?
I dragged Michael around the world of Coke.
Now,
At least that's an
a good time to
attraction of a sort.
They have the B1 Berkeley
Oh, Beverly
Beverly
from Italy.
from Italy. Oh.
Those drinks from over there are nasty.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Look at me.
Nicely done.
I was afraid my Laura Flynn Boyle reference would go over the heads of some of our younger viewers. Who?
Here I am.
Oh, God, that kid.
Here I am.
It's that time again. Enter your riff now.
KBA, I think they ran out of time to take Conrad to Buc-ee's. Isn't that right?
It's true.
You have to save that for the next trip.
Don't get nervous, but you're almost out of time.
Ooh.
Finish.
Here I am.
My dream come true. A frumpy magical housewife.
Here I am.
Look how tiny the...
Pedro's horny teacher fantasies flooded in like Hurricane Katrina.
Here I am.
Damn it, some vegans are just out of control.
Here I am.
I'm suddenly so thirsty.
Here I am.
Oh no. Becky's taken too many happy pills and is going to strip again.
Here I am.
Look at her melons.
The riffs are in. Time to vote.
Yep.
Michael Hinkson wants to know what a Buc-ee's is. It is an insane gas station on steroids.
It's a gas station by way of Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like a truck stop, a Walmart, and an Alabama concert all had a kid.
Exactly.
And made great
Well said.
brisket.
Oh,
That sounds good.
It,
Those
Wow.
brisket tacos are really good.
We wore a Christmas Buc-ee shirts yesterday to the family get-together that we picked up on our return
Well
trip.
played, good riffer. The round is yours.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite close still.
whoa.
Green.
5.
You can use round molds to make many different things. You can use round molds to make many different things.
Is you the next top riffer? Enter your riff.
That's my stupid dog. Tucker, come here, buddy.
Where's Dad?
Come here. Shut up. And do both of those things.
Yeah, Melinda, get in here, you little fucker.
Tucker.
You can use round bowls to make many different things.
Speaking of bowls, you'll need to be at least 2 or 3 bowls in to appreciate this properly.
You can use round bowls to make many different things.
But the cocaine is easiest to hide inside these coconuts.
You can use round bowls to make many different things.
You can make a muzzle for a dog, for example.
You can use round bowls to make many different things.
Up to and including prison ashtrays.
Oh boy.
You can use round bowls to make many different things.
Cyanide can be made to look like coconut.
You can use round bowls to make many different things.
Debbie's cocaine coconuts were always a hit at the mixer.
What's your favorite?
Oh, we had many different. We got to the same.
We're all waiting.
Oh boy. Ooh.
Nicely done.
Hilarious.
Oh my
Melinda
God.
wins with the topical answer.
Oh.
It won't last, guys.
Too soon. Too soon.
Time to bring the funny. Enter your riff now. TikTok people, TikTok people.
Oh crap. It killed me before I could hit enter.
Oh yeah, now don't stomp on me with your high heel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I already said the safe word. My buddy said Doms usually wear leather. I guess I'm striking out. Play ball? When wiffle bats go bad.
He's like,
Guy looks like the guy from MacGyver.
But I
Yeah.
mean, don't not hit me either.
Time to pick the funniest riff. Vote now.
Oh. I did it like this. I did it like that. I did it with a wiffle ball bat.
So one on the run, the cops
On the
got
run.
the gun. Right
Right
about
about
it's
now,
gonna
it's time to have some fun.
King Edward, that is my name, and I know the flat spot with that gun.
But you're almost out of time.
No riff submitted. Oh, got timed out.
I was wrong.
Well, look at this, that.
Well done.
Whoa.
Holy. Ah.
I'll take it.
Very close.
Respectable.
Round 7.
All right.
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
Oh boy.
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
You've seen the clip? Now enter your riff.
Get out in front of them.
I didn't see what you were
Waiting.
It's probably a good thing. But you're married to it, so. Yeah.
There was too much to talk about with that one.
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
My husband says he can't raise the flag without some white girl in the
Oh
room.
my god.
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
Bill said you can see my puffy nipples in this dress. Get over here.
Whoa.
Hello.
Right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
70s phone sex lines were wild, am I right?
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
And bring the books. Yes, the big books. All the books.
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
Listen, Dolomite says he needs us to pick up him in Hamburger Pimp right now, so get moving.
Hello.
Need you right away.
Ah, you have to be kidding.
The freak is back. You know what he likes. And it means more than just me, and you know it.
Oh.
You can all find me. You can all find me later at hamburgerpimp@aol.com.
That is a real character in the Dolomite movie.
I remember. It's been a long time, but I had a whole like 6-month tear where I watched all of them on VHS.
He's like, I'm so bad, I kick my own ass twice a day.
Oh boy.
Simply stunning work.
Whoa!
What the heck? Okay.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh, the old True.
Okay, riffers.
Oh man, final round.
The final
hold
round.
it.
No round.
Time to bring the thunder.
Here's the camera I used to use. I would like to see some pictures.
Oh, no.
I would like you to see some of the pictures. Oh, great.
It's go time, Mama Jama. Enter your riff now.
Do your worst, everyone.
This is for the win. This is for.
Oh god.
It's so bad.
Oh. I just want to say I love you all.
Me too.
Here's the
No
camera
judging.
I used to use. Wow. I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
Oh,
I
great.
pawned the flash handle because those stupid nerds pay fuck you money for them to make silly lightsabers.
Oh, the graphic joke.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
Wow, you gals really didn't shave much back then.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
Aw, Grandma Ick. And what is this one? Jesus, Grandma, I don't want you around the kids anymore.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
Tyler Sheridan presents OnlyFans.
I like that they're drinking milk.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
Wow, you are really, really new. And it looks like you took this last week.
Here's the camera I used to use.
Wow.
I would like you to see some of the pictures I took with.
Oh, great.
That's my bush that looks like a tumbler.
Oh, boy. Oh, God.
Oh, Grandma.
This has been great.
This has been great in the past tense.
My honorable mention was, but it'll cost you $9.99 a month first.
Wow!
The round is yours.
Holy crap! For real?
Michael playing to the nerds.
Nailed it.
You got none?
If you win the people, Michael, you will win the game.
Well done.
I thought I was throwing that one away.
The winner is.
Oh, you're playing to your audience.
Hey!
Hey!
Brian
In the house.
Mills.
I have a certain set of skills that I can use to win these games.
Wow.
I will find you and I will make you laugh.
Yeah. I really did think I was throwing that one away for my own enjoyment.
Rocket to the moon!
A suggestive rocket ending.
Yes.
Wow.
Afternoon delight.
Well done, everyone.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes.
So
we are all winners in that one.
That's right.
I was Zindy the Swamp Boy.
Pixie was played by Conrad.
I was the cool barber.
We were the Omega Cup.
I want to be Omega Cop. Damn it.
It's people. No, wait, that's Omega Man. Soylent Green.
Oh.
Well, that's Soylent Green. Yeah, it's people. Soylent Green is people.
I just think as always, Melinda and Conrad being able to set all this up and get it put together and then coordinate with Jason to make it happen is really awesome. So thanks to the three of you.
Yes, kudos. It's a lot of work.
Glad to entertain.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your hard work in pulling those clips.
Well,
or whoever did it. I'm assuming Conrad
Well, the
did.
game did that part, thank God. But, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you pulled those independently. Oh, okay. Wow.
No, yeah,
I was
there's
guessing
a lot
your
of riff
taste
tracks.
on that. I was like, wow.
Conrad has Conrad has pulled clips for an entire round
Yeah.
one time.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
one time.
Yeah, we had one session where it was all toy ads.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
And some of the answers on that were disgusting.
Very disturbing.
I was going to say, did you watch this one? I mean,
These are not the toys you're looking for.
each time gets a little bit worse.
Well, look, the Quitsack Satarak is in the credits there.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
so I guess that's pretty much it for the stream, right? Like, do we have a lot more? Do you guys want to stay on?
that's the Christmas hangout as it was scheduled.
That's right.
I don't know. I don't know what else would be going on. I have 2 more boxes here to open.
Open them.
Okay.
We are going to have to pop off. We've got a din to make.
Okay.
Thank you guys so much.
having us.
Thank you guys.
So much
Have fun popping off. Scoobers.
Show me your tumbleweed.
These are some pictures I took, and I'd like you to see them.
Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Okay, this is a second box from Raymond, and I have no idea what's in it, but it's heavy.
That last box was a banger, so
Yeah.
hopefully,
All right, here we go.
Oh, it's a kitty.
It's in my lap the whole time.
Oh man, what a spoiled boy.
let's be honest. She did all the heavy lifting on your answers.
The very first Star Wars calendar from 1978.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
And the 1981 Empire Strikes Back calendar.
Wow.
Dang,
Wow.
Raymond.
Nice.
That's extremely generous. And then what else is in here? Swedish Fish.
Nice.
And there's a wrapped Christmas present in here. This is to Melinda from Raymond.
Open it for me.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
I'm right here, so it's like I'm
Right.
witnessing it in real time.
Holy crap. So he sent you 2 books. One is a complete dedicated behind the scenes on the making of Enter the Dragon.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah, which I know you love that movie.
I do. I love Bruce Lee.
And then he sent you another one called From Bruce Lee to Jackie Chan, Great Martial Arts Movies and More.
Wow. Well, thank
So-
God I know how to read.
Oh man, I just flipped a few pages in and
full nudes.
No, but it was pretty telling that the first page I accidentally flipped to.
Oh,
Brandon Lee.
Brandon.
Thank
you so
Raymond.
much.
Yeah, that's
Such a
insanely
great
generous. And then, last but not least, we have a parcel here from. This is from Lee. It's from Lee Hal Bushman. So his handle is Bushman, and I know him really well. Oh, Laser Pants in the house. Hey guys,
Brian.
just watch Aquaman 2 in the theater. So guess I'll die now.
My deepest condolences, my friend.
Oh man.
I'm so sorry.
Induced vomiting.
I went to my local Cineplex the other day, and the re-release of Die Hard was just packed. The theater, there was not a spare seat, and everybody was really into it and had a great time watching that movie. When I went out to go to the bathroom, I quickly peeked into screen 1 to see how Aquaman was doing. Not so good.
Cream always rises to the top.
Wow.
Lee, he lives in, I believe he lives in Japan based on the labels on the box, but he sent us another good selection of Cadbury's
Nice.
minis. And then
you can eat heroes after this stream.
Is this
hero?
Pasta? What is that?
This is some sort of
What in the world is that?
I'm wondering. Oh, it looks like it's definitely fragile, so I don't want to. Hold on.
Fragile. Must be
Yeah,
Italian.
it's
Major award.
Laserpan said it was pretty empty in the theater.
Well, that'll pretty much be the nail in the coffin for DC movies, I feel.
Well, yeah, especially after David Zaslav and all of his genius was like, The Flash is the best movie ever. It's the best superhero movie ever.
That movie was unwatchable horse crap.
It was horrible. It was a horrible film.
I've never wanted a hero in a movie to fail so badly.
Yeah,
as
it was Two Ezra Millers is like watching Pauly Shore and Stephen Baldwin in Biodome, but worse. Like it's just it's horrible.
There's a streaming endorsement.
I stand by what I said. This looks like some kind of really cool accessory for some okay, it's a fist with a sword in it, which means
what is that?
It's a hand for some sort of Japanese toy. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. This is awkward. All right, we'll just go the other way. Okay, and then there's another blade. Oh, okay. So this goes. Oh, I guess it's broken. It needs to be repaired. But it has light. It lights up. It's got lights inside. I don't know what that.
It looks like that weapon, that glaive weapon from.
Oh yeah. Krull.
Krull.
Yeah, from Krull, but like the
The
Japanese
glaive.
version of it.
The glaive is an ancient weapon.
Okay, so then
that will take your damn hand off before you use it.
He sent bags of candy.
Nice.
He sent whoa, what the and what? He sent a zombified Matt Smith doctor, which I don't know what
So basically a Matt Smith Doctor Who figure.
It's a Matt Smith Doctor Who figure that has long since died. But unique nonetheless. And now
that guy always looks like Frankenberry to me.
Yeah. He sent
Every time I see him.
He sent custom 3D printed figure stands for different lines. So this is Thundercats.
That's cool.
These are all Thundercats stands. Okay. So let me get these out of the way. And then underneath here, there is bubble wrap. More candy, including something called Chupa Chups. They're from Japan.
Oh.
They also have they almost have the Lay's potato chip logo. I don't know what that's all about. And then we have some books.
I feel like that's one of the lines from that Ewok song.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we have, oh my gosh, we have the 1990 television annual, and it's a British one. Kylie's front and center on the top.
Ah, nice.
Neighbors, and Jason Donovan is right there, or right here. So
look at all those primary colors.
Yeah, I wonder. Let's see. It's got Mork and Mindy on it, but it says Television Annual 1990. Not sure what that's all about, but hey, we'll roll with it.
We had a lot of repeats in the UK.
It's got a Buck Rogers comic in it, Conrad.
Wow.
Huh.
Oh, cool.
I feel like
yeah,
that's
see?
Yeah.
Reruns.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then let's see.
I'm kind of jealous that you guys didn't have to see Mork and Mindy until 1990.
But this is unbelievable. Okay, I know why Lee sent this because of the video I did, but he sent an original tour program and ticket stubs for the Spice World Tour. Like, it's an original program. Look at this. It's mint. And it's got the ticket. Like, what in the hell? Like, who still has that? Like,
well, at least he gave you what you want, what you really, really want.
I think what it comes boils down to is.
Sorry, I'm in Rip Tracks mode, everyone.
Yeah,
it's like Phantom Limb.
Well, I think what it is I think there was a video where I showed that I had the tour program for Kylie's 1990 tour, and he had this, and I think he just sent it my way because I did the video. But this is in mint condition. This is incredible. Thanks, Lee.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that is a lot of boxes open and a lot of trash around me that I'm gonna have to clean up. But that's it. That's all she wrote, everyone. So
Christmas is a wrap.
Well, I've got to skedaddle back over to April's farm. To her family. And they've been eating dinner while I'm here, so I'm gonna go eat leftovers and partake.
Okay.
But yeah, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well,
it was a lot of fun.
Send her our regards.
I definitely will. I will give her giant Christmas hugs for you.
Please
do. Yeah, this was fun, and I will see you all later.
See ya.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.